How does the energy savings compare between the dryer that I've had for the last 15 years and one of these heat pump dryers? Like, is it really that big of a deal?
There are multiple factors to this, and Matt can speak to certain parts involving HVAC probably. But when I did my tests, the important thing to note is that a heat pump dryer pulls way less electricity than a standard residential tumble dryer. When you're using your standard dryer, you're plugging it into a 240 volt, 30 amp plug if it's, your standard dryer. Those dryers will pull anywhere from 5,000 to 6,000 watts of electricity. So a lot. And it will run that 5,000 to 6,000 watts consistently until the clothes have mostly dried, and then it starts cycling on and off.
Now, on the flip side of that is the HVAC impact of using a vented dryer versus a heat pump dryer. So, we talked about the three biggest energy consumers in any home. Heating and air conditioning is number one, water heating is number two, and a clothes dryer is number three. So, three and one have a lot to do with each other when you have a vented dryer in the house.
It's a question of how long are you going to own that heat pump system? And there's going to be a lot of debate in the market about how long a heat pump system is going to last versus a traditional vented tumble dryer. I would hazard to say we don't know yet. But I know on my LG DLHC 5502, the one that I tore down and got really excited about, LG claims that the lifespan on that unit, if you maintain it properly, is between 12 and 14 years. So quite a long period of time. I don't know how many loads of clothes we could claim that will be. Let's put it at 5,000 run cycles, which is probably about 12 years if you're running 4 loads a week. And then let's take 1.5 kilowatt hours of electricity that you're saving each time you run that. That was my personal experience with my units, is I'd save about 1.5 kilowatt hours. If you time multiply that out, you'd be saving about 7,000, maybe 8,000 kilowatts of electricity over the entire lifespan of that dryer. Then it's finally a question of how much is your electricity bill. I don't know what yours is in Texas, but in Ohio, where I live, it's about 15 cents per kilowatt hour. And that means that I would save about $1,100 over the entire lifespan of that heat pump system. So essentially, again, for a DLHC 5502, I'm going to have the entire unit paid back just by choosing the heat pump over the traditional vented dryer. So it's going to save me a lot of money, assuming it lasts about 12 years.